Hello, my friends. Welcome back to English Unleashed. Let me ask you a simple question. Can you speak English right now? Not tomorrow, not in class, not in an exam, but right now. Can you answer a question out loud in English? For many learners, the answer is no, and that's perfectly okay. You understand English, you can read it, you can listen to it, but when it's time to speak, your mind freezes. You hesitate. You worry about mistakes. You feel nervous. Don't worry, you're not alone. Almost every English learner faces the same problem. The good news is that speaking is not a talent you're born with. It's a skill you build, one small step at a time. And today, I'm going to show you one of the simplest, most powerful ways to build that skill, a daily habit called the question of the day. This method doesn't need a teacher. You don't need a grammar book or a classroom. You only need one thing, your voice, just you, one question and one honest answer in English. It sounds simple, but if you do it every day, your English will start to flow naturally. You'll begin to think in English, to speak without fear, and to express your ideas with confidence. So, what is the question of the day? It's exactly what it sounds like. Every day, you choose one simple question, something about your real life. You ask it to yourself and answer it out loud. That's it. For example, what did I eat for breakfast? What am I doing today? How do I feel right now? These questions are short and personal, but they give you the chance to speak real English, the kind of English you actually use in daily life. The reason this habit works is simple but powerful. First, it helps you think in English. You're no longer translating from your native language, you're forming sentences directly in English. Second, it trains your mouth and your brain to work together. You get used to the sound of your own voice speaking English. Third, it teaches you to speak without panic, without freezing or feeling embarrassed. Remember, fluency doesn't mean knowing every word or every grammar rule. It means being able to say something, anything calmly and clearly when you need to. To make this habit even easier, follow these 4 simple steps. Step 1. Choose an easy, everyday question. Step 2. Say the question out loud. Don't just think it. Step 3. Answer it in full sentences, using the words you already know. And Step 4. Repeat your answer once or twice, adding a new word or fixing a small mistake each time. That's all. Just 5 to 10 minutes a day. No pressure, no rules, just practice. If you follow this, your English will start to change, not overnight, but gradually, naturally, beautifully. One question, one answer, one step closer to fluency. When it comes to learning English, one of the most effective ways to improve your speaking skills is through daily, simple, real-life questions. In this part of the lesson, Tom doesn't just talk about theory, he takes you through real conversation examples, showing exactly how to turn one short sentence into a full, natural answer. Each question is like a small window into daily life breakfast, plans, feelings, weekends, but together, they form a powerful tool for fluency. The first example begins with a simple question. What did you eat for breakfast? It sounds easy, right? But this one question teaches you how to describe actions from your morning, how to use the past tense naturally, and how to build confidence by talking about something familiar. Tom starts with the most basic form. I ate eggs and toast for breakfast. Then, he slowly expands the answer. I drank some tea too. Finally, he adds more details and rhythm. This morning, I had 2 eggs, toast with butter, and a cup of hot tea. By repeating and extending each version, you start to see how simple sentences can grow naturally into full, confident responses. Tom encourages you to speak out loud with him, not just in your head. He reminds you that fluency doesn't come from perfection. It comes from real practice. You don't need to memorize big words or complicated grammar. What matters most is that your answer feels real and clear. Every time you say it, you train your brain and your mouth to move together, and that's how fluency begins. Next comes the second example. What are you doing today? This question helps learners talk about the present and future, what's happening right now, and what's coming next. Tom gives a practical example. Today, I'm recording this podcast. After that, I'll go for a walk. Then I'll cook lunch. I'm making rice and chicken. It's simple, but it shows the natural flow of daily activities. Tom invites you to answer too, to talk about your plans, your schedule, or even your free time. Maybe you'll say, I'm going to work today, or I want to relax because it's Saturday. He reminds you that it's not about saying something perfect, it's about learning to express yourself freely, step by step. Each new word adds color and energy to your answer, making your English more natural and more alive. Oh, then comes the third example. How are you feeling? This question shifts the focus from daily actions to emotions, a vital part of real conversation. Many learners can describe what they do, but not how they feel. Tom's calm, friendly voice encourages you to be honest and to speak slowly. He offers simple answers. First, I'm feeling good, or I'm feeling tired. Then, he shows how to expand. I'm feeling good. I had a good night's sleep. I'm excited to record this podcast. And by doing this, you learn how to connect ideas, how to add emotion, and how to make your English sound more human. Tom reminds you, there's no wrong answer. Whether you say, I'm happy today, or I feel nervous about my exam, what matters is that you find your voice. Speaking about feelings helps you connect not only with others, but also with yourself. It builds emotional fluency, the heart of natural communication. Finally, Tom introduces the fourth example. What do you do on weekends? This is where you learn how to build longer, more detailed answers. Tom begins simply, I relax. Then he adds more. I relax. I watch movies. And I cook food. Later, he turns it into a short paragraph. On Saturdays, I like to relax at home. I often watch a movie in English. On Sundays, I go shopping and clean my room. This process from one word to one sentence to one paragraph shows you exactly how fluency grows. You don't need to speak fast, you just need to add a little more each time. Maybe your version is, I visit my family, or I go for a walk in the park, or I study English for 30 minutes. Every new sentence builds your confidence. Every extra word strengthens your fluency muscle. Tom's message through all these examples is clear and powerful. Don't aim for perfection. Aim for communication. Each question is a chance to speak, to think, and to grow. Each repetition is a step closer to your natural English voice. So open your mouth, say your answers out loud, and enjoy the process, because every small effort today becomes effortless fluency tomorrow. When you reach this part of your English journey, something special happens. You stop memorizing and start expressing yourself. In this section, Tom guides learners to speak not only with words, but also with feelings. The next practice question is simple but powerful. What is your favorite place? It may sound like an easy question, yet it opens a door for deeper expression. Tom begins with the basics. My favorite place is the beach. Then he shows how to add more color and life. My favorite place is the beach because I love the sound of the waves. I feel relaxed when I sit near the water. The idea is to move step by step from naming a place to describing why it matters to you. Maybe your favorite place is your bedroom because it's quiet and safe. Maybe it's the park where you walk your dog. Or perhaps it's the library, where you can read and think in peace. Whatever your answer, the goal is to connect description and emotion in the same sentence. That is where your English becomes alive, when your words begin to carry a piece of who you are. After this emotional practice, Tom shifts to something equally important: how to keep your habit alive. Learning English is not a sprint, it's a daily rhythm. To make the question of the day method easier and more fun, he shares a few practical tips. Tip number 1. Keep a small notebook of questions 1 for each day. These questions are your daily sparks for speaking. They can be simple. What's your favorite food? What time do you wake up? What did you do yesterday? By writing them down, you build a library of your own conversation starters. Tip number 2. Repeat your answers 2 or 3 times. The first time is just warm-up. The second time, you add more details, maybe a feeling, maybe a reason. The third time, you polish it. You fix small grammar mistakes or add better words. Each repetition makes your thoughts clearer and your voice stronger. Tip number 3. Record yourself. Use your phone, speak your answers, then listen again the next day. You'll hear the progress, a smoother rhythm, clearer pronunciation, and growing confidence. That is the sound of improvement. It's proof that your small daily effort is working. Then comes the final challenge, a real conversation test. Tom gives you 10 questions covering everyday life: food, hobbies, weather, family, learning, and more. He invites you to answer them aloud, without fear. You can pause the video if you need more time. What matters is to speak clearly and honestly. These 10 questions are not just practice. They are a mirror of everything you've learned. By answering them, you build your own voice in English. And finally, as the session closes, Tom's words become gentle yet powerful. He reminds you that fluency begins with one question, one answer, and one small step forward. This habit may look small, but it can truly change your English and even your mindset. You don't need a classroom. You don't need perfect grammar. You only need 5 to 10 minutes a day and the courage to speak. Do it for 30 days, and you'll be amazed at how natural your English feels. Your sentences will flow, your fear will fade, and you'll start to sound like the confident learner you've always wanted to be. Tom ends with warmth and pride. Keep practicing, keep learning, and keep believing in yourself. Because every single question you answer brings you one step closer, not just to fluency, but to freedom in your own voice.